You know, I thought like maybe I should just like relax, like for today, just because the tournament will be like coming in like tonight for me. But actually not. Streaming's not that hard, so I think I'll be mostly fine. So anyhow, I'll join this. Also, congrats on the weapon. Because Tatsu right here has the new weapon. People are already getting it. Like, it just got me thinking, like, oh, hello. Oh, it's Zero. I haven't seen you in a little while. Like, are you busy this week? Like, I haven't seen you on Elsword for a little bit. You work. Ah, understandable. Like, I'm curious about trying to form for a D2 Doom Apora, but then I'm not confident about the fact that if people want to join me or not. Do I have a gift for you? I honestly don't know what to give give to you at this point with the amount of inventory you have. But well, if your operator count you in. Oh, definitely. Like maybe I could try forming one next week when you're alive, when you're more alive on No Sword. But other than that, it's like Monday. Monday? Oh, like this following Monday? Like sure then. Headhunter off. It's already off. Well, I'm fine without a headhunter for now. Oh, definitely I guess I can also help you with getting Serpentine, so yeah. Alright, let's see. I wonder if, like, having that weapon just skyrockets the Aura's damage or not. Because, like, she's still support. Oh, definitely it did. DPS support. Or DPS healer, there you go. She's doing damage. She's running green Exa. She got the new weapon. She mystic transferred. I didn't check like what her effect stages that she has. Oh, me. Oh, no. I'm still Red Exa. Because like with the circuits I have for Red Exa, I don't think it's a good idea for me to change to blue. Because like I got like continuous damage circuits, so that's not exactly good if I change to blue. My skills are on cooldown. Whatever. I'm just a bit curious if the fourth path aura does more damage to me, just purely because like it was like small bossing. That's one thing I'm curious. Thank you for the run. Your cooldown reduction is better than mine. Oh, definitely, without a doubt. Since it's easier for you to upkeep your cooldown reduction now. And someone got the drop. Hello, Smugface. Like, this is the ERP page I'm like breading right now. Of course, you know, this is the meme one I just set up for the hell of it at the time. Like when we had like the free adaptation. Drop your adaptation. I still need my adaptation. Okay, look. I don't want to make a severe change of investment because right now I'm sitting at just cap adaptation when I use black and white. I mean not black and white. Free shadow. I'm sitting at cap once I use once I use natural flow, and then free shadow. You know I'm missing like 2%. So I'll drop my adaptation if I manage to get a Reforged 21 on my gear. Then I'll drop a bit my adaptation. Like I'm still doing damage. It's just not a lot. It's just not a lot in comparison to the people that are over there. I'm a bit curious though. Like I want my attack power to be this much. What's my synergy? Yeah, obviously. I got Sharp, Physical Specialist, Time Slayer, Second Path, and Distorted Gaze. Like, in a way, you could say I am missing, whatchamacallit? Fist Fight. But, I'm too lazy to feel for that. Being a support character, is it harder to increase combat power than DPS? For being a support, it should be not too hard. Like because the hardest part about being support is just when you're running dungeons by yourself. Because like you're dependent on you're just essentially dependent on someone that could do more damage than you, and that's it. The struggles for the support in the early stages is just finding someone to run with. Like since I was a support, I would say just support yourself, and then as like, you know, you support yourself to go through the dungeon. What's your Consoreto count? Dude, I don't care too much about Consoreto for now, but like I don't farm the title. I really don't. I ran the dungeon. Okay, my count is 14, but that tells me that I ran a difficulty 3 like 15 times. That's it. Yeah. It's there. It's gonna drop down to 300, but you know, it's gonna be a long while. You are burn VF. If there's or like you talk about the new ice burden that's gonna come in soon, right? I will burn it if there's a popcorn event. Like you like the same thing what they did with the Abyssal Presence from the start of the release. If there's a popcorn event for the new ice burden that's gonna come up soon, then I'll burn for it. I'll burn for it. Burn for it. If not, then I'm not gonna care about it, because for me, for my ice burners, or my, you know, my set, I'm already good. I'm set for a very long while. But if there's a popcorn event, I'll burn it and then see what happens. Like, sure, like I might just toss a set or two away for free, if it ever happens. Give you a full set. We'll see. We'll see. Like I gave you the full Empire Reign set, didn't I? So there's that. Actually, hold up. Oh no, wait, I forgot. What did I give you? King of Abyss Ice Burners here. Oh wow. Oh, I gave you a sending drink. Okay. Thank you for the refresher. Because I was like, I don't exactly keep track of like there's only so much people I could keep track on who I give, because at the same time, like almost half of them, I gave it to them and they cease to exist ever again. So like, gosh dang it. Gaunt's looking for support, trying to solo below DPS as possible. Too bad! Let me join! You'll change your Ascending Dragon with 3v3 with the new Ice Burner. In a way, I guess I could horribly try that. I could horribly think of that. Horribly. Wait, hold on. Does the new ice Ascending Dragon is good for support? Well, I'm using it for damage. I'm well aware about that. I'm just using it for damage. Like, it's just there, you know, the continuous damage and then the polarize. That's all I'm using it for. Wait, if the I forgot. If the new Iceburner accessory has adaptation in it, then I might will make adjustments for the ERP page. Wait, I'm a support? I was a support. Was. When Quintessential was a decent hybrid buffer, but not anymore. She is a whatchamacallit, just a straight up offensive support. I can get you some accessories. You don't have to, but I'll ask maybe, but at the same time you don't have to. I'm like, no. 10 billion each. Okay, you need your ED, I understand. Alright, let's see. Run with me, please. You'll burn out. Oh, sure as hell you did. You would. Like, you already, how much you burned already for? Or, never mind, I don't see it anymore. It's like the previous ice burners that were here. Like, I got Nox Vindicator already. Hold up. Let me check. Like, I got the support, top, and arm, I think. Where, like, it's in my, it's in my ice burner collection. Right here, right here. No, never mind. I don't have the support and top. Wait, this is top. Okay, I don't have the support unit. Okay, never mind. I do have the support unit. I have the whole entire Nox Vindicator set already. If I change from IN to DM and focus support for weapon advancement quests after I finish, can DM be a DPS low? Can they? Like okay, but okay. The thing is, anyone can DPS if they well hard enough. Anyone can be a DPS. Okay, correction. They have to well enough and then optimize their gear enough, and then yes, anyone can be a DPS. The issue is you basically gonna label yourself as a DPS that no one asked for. It's like kind of like the same thing with Codescentia. Like, she can DPS, but nobody, not a lot of people, or at least, you know, the whatchamacallit, the elitist or the hyper optimal people, they don't want a Codescentia as DPS. But yeah, being a DPS, the bar is set pretty high for you, in a way, where it's not easy, and then at the same time, it's expensive. Like, you burn your fire potions, and then you have to get good stats. Basically, get the highest stats you can, essentially. Just to have people to think about relying on you. Or if you're already a specific character like me, Codescentia, there's not a lot of people that wants to rely on me. But if anything, I'm just nice to be there. It's nice for me to be there just because I can still support to an extent and also handle my own when it comes to damage. Horribly, yes. But at this, it's either this. You either pay a lot of money or you no-life the game. So you could get the in-game money just to buy the eventually buy the premium sum for whoever wants to sell it. One or the other. As for the people that know life, you know, all they do just grind play against reflection, and they will get at least, like, I don't know, like 100 million ED per cycle if they're fast enough. Huh, spending money? I choose no life. I am ready to... No, don't sell your kidneys. Your life is very important. Come on. But yeah, so the path of least resistance, just go play as a support. The path of least resistance. Maybe it's not that fun, but I'm sorry. Blah blah blah. Yeah. Alright, I'm horribly enjoying these guys. Give me my EXP medal. There you go. You know, I would like Ventus wings, but okay, I guess not. By the way, farming Serpentine raid. Oh, good luck with that. Hopefully it's not too, like, you know, hopefully the runs are smooth. Oh my gosh. Shar the Israel. Yellow. Did you change your name? Oh yeah, no, never mind. You're on YouTube. I just realized that. Yeah, you are. Well, now I'm a bit confused on the question that you're trying to answer. I'm not OP enough. There's already I know, I'm well aware that there's one code essential that's essentially higher than me already. Well, until the day they decide to give Code Essential some level of small bossing, there's only so much I could do. So much that people will want me in a raid for. Later we do Super Team raid. Let me know when you're ready. Correction! I'm not gonna do Super Team raid later. Well, I don't know. Maybe I could still do a few before the tournament. Who knows? Alright. I would like to say something. Like, I know, like, some people don't like Black Swordsman. And I can very much understand. And I'll say without a doubt, for the past months of interacting with him, he is really bad at starting conversations. Like, really bad. But then, at the same time, was like... Yeah, I don't have too much to say for him. Like, because... I also know that he did had, whatchamacallit. Like, it's not that it's not just... I'm not talking about that he's, like, he's not a good pilot in Elsword. Or more like, I don't know. He's not the greatest pilot for as far as I've seen. But then I believe the reason why he has a funny reputation is because the past, I guess. Or if not just because of that past, he's probably still doing it today. So it's like, because horribly, Black Swordsman is like relying on me, is relying on me just to do endgame content. Like this is how I see Black Swordsman. He's pretty much... he's kind of awkward. He's awkward, and then at the same time, I question his performance on L-Sword for the amount of ERP levels he has. Because, you know, with the amount of ERP levels he has, like, I would imagine, like, he would be, like, you know, pretty good. You know, at least have some semblance that he probably has played some PvP. Yes, his ERP, so, with that amount of ERP level, I would imagine he will have a lot of experience in this game. And he, like, you know, he will flow like water. Type of, you know, movement or you know, just outright just playing. But then he does not flow like water. I'm like, how do you have that much ERP and then, like, you're not exactly that, you know, great when it comes to gameplay? You think he can out DPS me? No, he not yet. Not yet, at least. I'm still doing more damage than him. Because I've seen other Immortals that they always do, like, either just as much or more than me with the plus 11 SOA. Or at least, you know, the Immortals that I've seen before. Like he's still, despite being like near 600 ERP and then, like, having you know, decent ice burners, I still outperform him, even especially in small bosses. So I'm like, ah. By the way, how's your piloting? Pretty good so far. Like, of course, perfect is a tall order, but then it's good. I'm not saying it's the best. I'm saying it's good enough. Because all I care when it comes to, you know, whoever I run with, they at least have an idea about the mechanics. And then, you know, know how to prevent, you know, screwing the party over just because of those said mechanics. Like, that's all I worried about. But if I'm on the end, then I pray to God I learn the mechanics as fast as I can. By the way, you intend to use the free third job promotion queues for the event on your code antithesis. Alright. Smugface UK Hydro. Smugface is not Hydro. Smugface is Smugface. Like, I have Smugface in the front right here. Code Smugface right here. Code Smugface. What the freak? Oh, okay. Oh my gosh, please. Alright. Wubu says you know Hydro, the code antithesis. Oh, I have Hydro in my friends list. I have Hydro in my friends list, but then, like, I don't know too much about them. Like, I ran with them several times, and then that's it. Like, as in, I ran probably like 3 or 4 Abyss raids, and then one Serpentine raid, like D2, I think, and then that's it. Like, I haven't really ran with Hydro for Hydroxide for quite a while. Basically, Hydro or Hydroxide. That person is a very good code antithesis player. So if you want to ask for tips for about coded antithesis, you go ask her. But other than that, I only know the general idea or the general stuff of like of her rotations and like how things work in her kit, and that's it. That's all I know about coded antithesis. Like if other small things, I don't exactly care too much unless like I play the character as I play my code Essentia. So yeah. Hydroxide. Free ride! Sworn I had enough sleep. I'll ask TPSI to ask him if you want Schmug. That name rings a bell, but I forgot which Eve was that. Wait, actually, hold up. That's it's another code of century, I think. Okay, no, never mind. I lied. My memories are playing jokes on me, or tricks. TPSI, the Furious Blade. Wow, you finally see I in main. Innocent? Well, I don't know about main, but definitely they're pretty well built. Alright, I would like to say this. Usually, when it comes to Lucio, whoever has the more costume pieces on whether it be or Seal or Lu, you can kind of guess whoever's playing the character is a boy or a girl. Like for me, I would imagine this could be a girl playing the character. Especially the way that Seal looks like he's dressed pretty sharp. But okay, I saw the notification, so that didn't surprise me too much. But yeah, I could be wrong on my assumption about Lucio, but we'll see. Until the day a Lucio main decides to reveal their true colors. What was that loud, Zero? Alright then, I guess I'm wrong. No, but what I'm trying to say is like where you when it comes to the costume pieces, like who do you end up investing more into, Seal or into Lu? And yes, it is loud. I'm horribly used to it, but please don't spam it because like I still want to hear quiet things. Ace, do you recommend gaslighting? I'm horrible at gaslighting, so I don't know. Like because when it comes to ideas or topics that I'm not really familiar with, it's either one, I simply take it with a grain of salt, like as in take your word for it, but then don't take it don't take it seriously though. I would like take your word for it, I like note it, and then I'll see if it happens in the future for me, that type of thing. And then then other than that I would be just a bit gullible. So you managed to gaslight a support unit seller from last night into 80 million. I don't know. Wait. I don't think that's gaslighting. Isn't that more like hustling, or what's it called? How do I say? It's like, you know, trying to make an agreement when it comes to, you know, buying and selling something. Wait, that's not bargaining. Okay, I forgot how to explain it. Like, what do you call that? I managed to make it believe it will fall in value and brought it down. You know, I'll give you props for having a good amount of charisma to make that happen. Like, gosh damn it. I'll say that's pretty impressive, but hopefully, you don't turn to the dark side with that amazing ability you have. Like, you literally speech level 100 right there. Thank you for the run. Like, because, you know, when it comes to convincing people, the last thing you want to do is to lie to them. Like, whether be, like, you know, you want to be honest, but then at the same time, try to, you know, just don't lie. Yeah, just don't lie. Yeah, you're not lying. You're not lying. You're just giving your input on what you think could happen. And then with however you magically say it, they will choose to believe what you say or not. Because they're like, you're not telling something that is like universally a lie. You're telling something that is universally possible. Yeah, you're not lying, but you're saying like what could happen. So yeah, insane, great on you on your charisma check. Right, let's see. Is Sailor Plagueis a must-have? Is must a have title? Yes and no, but I guess yeah, for farming, yes, but like I already have what you would call it, a Guardian in Time and Space. But if anything, this is all you need for EXP farming. But when it comes to like getting drop rates, then yes, you kind of want to get Sailor Plagueis. You play a bard in Dungeons and Dragons and have a lot of charisma and imposter syndrome. Yeah, I'm now worried about that. You might have a silver tongue at this point. Muchu Daily. I'll join you. Not one, the door is live. When is the tournament? Oh, okay, here, hold it up. So let me get that real quick. Hold up. What the freak? Okay, let me. Oh shoot, we got people already. It should be tonight. Okay, hold it up. Oop. Like, so it's that time. Hold up. Let me show you again. So for me, this is 5 p.m. in Pacific Standard. Well, in the freaking west coast of America. So for this to me, it will be around 1, 2, 3. It'll be like 8 p.m. for me. So as of right now, assuming that it's like 11 for me right now, it'll be the next 9 hours. In the next 9 hours is going to be the tournament. Oh. So in the next 9 hours, that's when the tournament starts, or at least when they get started. And then I'm wondering on, like, because I feel like it would be more appropriate if I just end up like not streaming when the tournament happens, or maybe I should just stream it anyways. Like, I don't know. You could definitely make it in there if you joined 0, without a doubt, with the amount of damage you do. Send me link for the stream, please. Basically, just like Elsword has literally their actual title name on Twitch, so it's not too hard. But I guess I'll put a here. Yeah, just go on Twitch and literally search up Elsword. You either go to the channel that is called Elsword, or you go to the category that involves Elsword. So I'm very confident you could at least tell the difference between the two. Wish if I could join. Oh, you wish you could join? Worst case scenario? Like this can happen though, but if whatchamacallit, in the 2v2, if one person cannot join, like if one person is missing their partner, they can request someone to fill for them. Specifically, if my friend Pyro, if he's not alive on the time of the tournament, I can request someone to fill for his place. Pyro, which is the Tempest Burster. Pyro cannons. And not gonna lie, it's gonna be scary for us. Yeah, Pyro the Rose. Yes. The Tempest Burster. He mostly plays PvP in Elsword right now. He doesn't bother too much in PvE. So yeah. Like he can nuke the enemies, but I don't exactly nuke the enemies. But I can hurt them, but then it's just that I can't simply nuke them. Like I could somewhat super armor punish if the stars align, but it's usually a bit too chaotic where it's kind of rough. You bullied it in PvP? Well, like I'll tell you this, Coda Sentia and Tempest Burster doesn't really have great defensive options. So, like, I may have one, but then it's still not great. But don't worry, I'm just as Coda Sentia, I'm just glorified skill check and gear check. That's pretty much what I am. Like, for some people, they will say, like, if you can't outplay a Code Ascension, then that's just funny on you. Nah, Zero, you're pretty good for now. Or at least, you know, you're... Other than gear, you're pretty alright. It's just that, you know, I've seen crazier. Or if not, you know, more people that are, like, locked in. And, like, you know, mistakes are not an option, and they always go optimal. I guess, you know, those people exist. Like, they do exist in Elsword. Like, I bet, without a doubt, they want to make their attacks a bit more fancier. But then in 2v2s, there's like less. Trying to do anything fancy, it's very risky. Just because like the other guys, they could kind of like screw up your combo. But oh well. Like, yeah, because like time freeze shenanigans is not gonna be that great. There's no one in Party Finder. Well, I will fill the Party Finder. I quit playing Elsword for now, just playing Fashion Sword. You know, that's essentially the road that most people end up doing. Like, they end up playing Dress Sword. Like, I almost got there, but I was like, nah, I want to do a little bit more. Like, sure, I have a nice selection of costumes. Nice enough of a selection of costumes. Same thing with the ice burners, horribly. But it's not enough for me to get into Dress Sword. It wasn't enough. Like, I know some people without a doubt are into Dress Sword. So, like, when I have a hint that they are those type of people, I'll just throw a costume at them for the hell of it. Like, specifically, you know, these type of costumes that you get that are on the shop. Like, I've already given I've horribly given four people like costumes already. Like, since the past 2 weeks, I've already gave them like these type of costumes. It's either 4 or 3. I forgot like if it was 4, but it's definitely 3 or maybe 4. Like, and that's like if you guys remember last time, this used to been 10,000 right here. So definitely just toss a costume at someone for the hell of it. I think I have the missing piece of Nox that I don't have. You don't have to give it to me, but go ahead. Oh, Rich, you have 1.3 billion. Nah, this is considered poor. This is poor for whales. But don't worry. Hey, Panda. Let me check when you're back. Alright, I guess I'll look forward to it. Like, meanwhile, like, you know, having 1 billion is a miracle for a casual. See, look at that. You got money, alright? I don't. You got money. Like, I'm trying to run on a budget, but at the same time, I'm being a bit too careless on my spending. Specifically, me just throwing stuff at people. Like, that's pretty much it. Can I get a donation? When I feel like it. I'm sorry. I don't just simply give it when someone ask for it. I give it because when I think you know, I just see what happens in the game. Like, Maybe they'll be happy if I give them this. Gotta be Eve, that's required. No, you don't have to be Eve, no. But then at the same time, it's more likely if you're Eve. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Just, whatever. Whatever. Don't worry about it. Dailies. I guess I'll just do Rigo dailies. See how that goes. Like, personally, I have no use for Rigo dailies. But I'm gonna just run it anyways for the sake of content. Because, like, there's nothing going on the party finder, so to hell with it. I'm gonna run something. And then, at the same time, I want to do, like, 2v2s, like, practice more 2v2s right now. But there's probably no one doing 2v2s right now. The maid outfit looks pretty good. Rigo dailies in 2025. Form a 20-5 farm, singing Rigo daily. Oh, I would definitely want to spar with you, spar with you, Zero. But ask your friend to fight me. No. Specifically, I just want to practice in 2v2 because, like, I need to get my bearings. I still need to polish my bearings on 2v2. Because, you know, 1v1, 2v2 is somewhat of a entirely different game. When it comes to like, because there's extra things that you have to be aware of. He's a 2's main. Next time, because if anything, because with the kit I have, and then also the godforsaken fact that I am playing I'm a trash tier character in 2v2. Most people will say I'm trolling. And then for me, I say, so be it. This is the best I can offer. Because I don't have good area coverage. All I have is just a no-no bubble that people can deal with if they have their own super armor. And then modded Spitfire, which is not too long of a suction skill. And it's kind of small. So, yeah. He is an I. Nova Imperior, okay. No. Nova. The difference between Code Essentia and Nova Imperior is that Nova Imperior can burst the enemy better than Code Essentia can. That's the difference. And also then there's Shadow Step. So yeah. He has Shadow Step. Don't forget. Practically one of the best PvP tools in the game. Wait, what the freak? These guys are not dying. Well. Goodbye over mine. Okay, no, hold up. He's alive. Okay, he's good. Yeah, I was about to say he was gonna, you know, disconnect. But, you know, in a way, I can horribly try to stack Risen Pride because ever since the change with Risen Pride, it's definitely a decent burst skill now, just because the fact that it shreds a defense on the hit. Like, I could horribly try that, but then, you know, I have no cheap way of dismissing summons like Nisha Labyrinth. What? I did nothing wrong. Okay, I almost was not ready for that. I almost wasn't ready for that. Well, I saw that notification last moment. But hey, you're surprising the others, not me. Scared me in Serpentine Raid. At this point, it's scaring Panda more than it's scaring me. Perhaps. As long as it's at a random occasion, then yeah, you'll definitely spook other people. And then you only spook me if I'm distracted enough. Unless, you know, the distraction is basically tunnel visioning my focus. Like, if it's that, then maybe it won't work. Thank you for green Exa. Thank you for using modded detox. Perfect mod, perfect change for dungeon runs. I feel like in a way I could tell I could try to convince my friend Pyro just to, like, you know, to start running dungeons with me, because he definitely has the gear and stats to dual DPS, but he never really filled up his synergy page. So, like, there's that. But then, you know, I'm not gonna try to force him to do something that he doesn't want to do. Like, in a way, I am technically missing out, like, 5% of a damage boost. Because if you want, like, to squeeze in a bit more damage, you want to run with your soulmate or your marriage partner. if you just want to do a bit more damage. You have a 180 HX monitor, but never really used it at all. Eh. It was set to 60. Wait, are you talking about like the refresh rate? Or where like it could go like 180 FPS? Well, I'm happy with 60 FPS because so my data upload doesn't become too insane. And if anything, thankfully I'm not setting the FPS on unlimited for some other games because it just outright nukes my GPU when that happens. Like, whoever wants to make like high FPS videos, I pray that your intent is just to make a video slow-mo. Or you play Osu? What, 60 FPS is not good enough in Osu? Oh yeah, 50K. You know, I used to play Osu. Like the best I've gotten at Osu is just getting towards like a 4-star difficulty, and that's it. Or like, you know, the low end of 4-star difficulty. The very low end, or high end 3rd star, or low end 4-star difficulty. Like how far do you go? You do 7 and 8. Alright, you're insane. Like, the thing about Osu, I only played it for one reason. Like, because at the time of like playing Elsword, like on my, like, you know, I'll say like 4 years ago. Like four years ago, at the time when I was still like playing Elsword in the early times, and like I was a PvP main. I was like, how the hell would I get better on my reaction timing? And then then whatever reason, like a video feed of Osu appeared on my YouTube feed. And it basically said, the title, I think the title just said like how I got my reaction, how Osu helped me helped me get better in reaction or speed, or you know, help me in real life, that type of thing. Because all it was on the video, that she stated that it was a girl. She stated that one time she used the restroom and she left her underwear on the toilet, and then accidentally when she flushed the toilet, the underwear fell into the toilet, and she didn't bother reacting to snag the underwear at all. And then after she played Osu, then she was able to snag the underwear away from the before it falls into the toilet, when that scenario happens again. And I was like, huh, I think I'll play Osu because there's one oddly specific reason. Because I saw that. So, from after that video, I played Osu for 2 weeks straight. Like, back to back non-stop. Like, whenever I have the free time. You've been on Osu for a decade. But yeah, like the first two weeks that I wanted to get better on my reaction speed, I played Osu for 2 weeks straight, like no other games in between. And then for those 2 weeks, I managed to get to like 2-star. And then after that, I played Osu casually. You played Osu because of anime? All right, good, cool. We all have different reasons. I played Ozu so I could just get good on my reaction speed. That's it. And I say, I got to 3 or 4 stars. I'm like, all right, good enough. I'm not here to grind on Ozu. I'm not here to grind the rigs. I'm here just to get good on my reaction speed. Because I'm not trying to like memorize maps, beat maps, and get them perfect. I'm not playing Osu for that. Like, sure, it's a nice challenge, but no thank you. I remember getting your first 4-star or FC and thought to myself, this was boring. Then you try 5-star, then the difficulty is not linear. Yeah, difficulty on Osu is weird in a way. Because sometimes there are, without a doubt, there's like 5 or 6-star maps. It felt easy enough where I can at least, you know, get like, you know, a low ranking on them. But then there's like some 4-star, then there's some 4-star 3-star map that feels like very impossible to do because it has the oddly specific variations that I struggle on. 5-star is harder than the 4-star, but it's just the way how the beat map is designed. Like usually determines the difficulty for an individual. Because you know, all 4-star maps are not the same, and all 5-star maps are not the same. As in like some people, they really just tweak the difficulty a bit just to make it seem more difficult. Or you know, it could be just me. Because like, you know, everybody has a different rhythm, probably. You focus on OD instead of star rating. I feel like I remember reading that somewhere, but I forgot. What does OD means again? Because like it's another approach rate and circle size. Okay. Okay, there. I wish you said it like OD means overall difficulty. Okay. Wait, isn't the stars essentially the overall difficulty? Unless, you know, overall difficulty is a new score rating feature that I have not heard of. Because I still remember approach rate and circle size. I like how 7-star map has a overall difficulty rating of 9.6 and 9.8. Okay, so what you're telling me is 7-star maps are harder than they're supposed to be. Got it. Perhaps. Or actually, no. I don't have a good idea on how to measure the overall difficulty rating like that. So I guess I'll leave it as it is. In my case. If it's calculated with beats per minute and speed in mind. Star rating is rated on everything else. Gaunt. I could join this. I could. But then maybe probably they don't need me. The distance between circle is calculated into star rating, but not into not into overall difficulty. I'll take your word for it. Then wouldn't like overall difficulty will be considered like as the better star, like, you know, star ratings? There are some really easy 8-star maps, but freaking impossible 7-star maps. Okay. Oh, by the way, did you get anything good for a Super Team raid? nothing crazy. Like, how do I say? Like, I just outright gave someone a boss damage increase for less health of a chip. Like, I gave that away. I was planning to sell it cheap, but oh well, I just gave it away. And then I have this. +7 tuning. Oh shoot, like, you guys can't see it. There you go. +7 tuning. On attacking enemies with 50% HP or less. Someone tried asking me if they wanted to buy it from me, and I just told them, give me your offer whenever, because this is today is the last day of them if they're gonna ever contact me about making an offer for this or not. I'm not gonna sell this for 180. Like, I used up all my reset. I used up all the 3 uses of the reset tickets, and then I got lucky enough. So I offer my love and Pocket Nixpedia. My offer is 280. Guys, you know, doing offers like that, I get like nothing out of this, right? Or as in, like, it doesn't look good on my end. How about that? Okay, 180. Oh my gosh, come on. So are you saying I'm nothing? No, you're not. No, I'm not saying you're not. You being a pocket. Hold on. Let me see your panda. Hold up. Where's your gear? Because I don't know if you will want this though, because this is essentially 5% execution damage, if anything. So I don't know if you will want this. No, this is +7. This is +7 tuning, not +6. +7. Yeah, not gonna lie, you don't need that. Yes, exactly. Because all I know, there is specific hyper optimal whales out there, or like 1 or 2 or 3. They probably would want this, because you know they just outright just put it on their pants. But they have two sets of pants. That's why. So nah. I still have a single turning because it's expensive, and I don't do serpentine raids or chips for that matter. Wait, hold up. Do I have you on my friends list? Let's see. Oh, I don't know. Right here, your pants. Where's your chips? You don't have your chips yet, Panda? You got all skill damage and negative maximize. I'll say if you get that to a +6, then you could definitely make it. Tuning 6, then you can make that work. You don't have chips on your green, only your blue. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, I forgot your DPS. Your DPS and support if you want to. That's the one I didn't send a pick in. Let me tune it, I guess. Go ahead. Like, because, you know, in a way, if you just somehow get it to like a +7 tuning, that's already like a +6 tuning on bravery damage. Oh, we got someone. Mama! It's a +4. Alright, hold on, Smugface. Hold on. Hold on. It'll be serviceable if it's a +5. And then it'll be great if it's a tuning 6 or higher. Do you get anything if you dismantle the chip? You get circuit pieces. Essentially, so you can make more circuits. So, not so great if you dismantle it. Like, but then it's better to dismantle it anyway if you got a bad chip. Yep. Like, imagine you get something decent for dismantling an abyss weapon. I guess they don't want to do that anymore for the VOS and the FOJ. Alright. You should return my all-skill damage and maximize chip or your physical action speed chip. Oh, retune. Oh, definitely. Get into +5 and they'll be serviceable. Like, since you're like, hold on, like, since you're getting your like, your what's it called? Your exit gear is getting there, if I remember correctly. Like, if you some stat sacrifices are necessary for more damage, but then at the same time you won't get much combat power just because of it, or you wouldn't get as much. Wait, is it the one where you get less what you call it? Well, what's the downsides for the polarized that you have? Thank you for the run. Less damage reduction. Oh, so you're tired of dying is what you're telling me. I don't blame you. Right? Oh yeah, you're not using your X. Well, not yet. You're not using your X unless it does a lot more damage. Well, hold on, you already got your chips filled up, right? Like, let me see your exit real quick. You hardly tried enhancing your gear. Are you telling me it downgraded? Are you telling me did you use you forgot to use extra enhancement mats, or you decided to risk it? Nah, it just broke. Oh. Why? Oh, Oda. Who are you? Suppers? Yes? You still have Abyssal Q pieces? What? What Abyssal stuff? Well, I got Abyss Weapon Cube or Abyss Reward Cube, but I don't know about Abyssal. Or actually, no. Are you talking about Iceburner? Iceburner? If that, no. No, I don't. Nope. I do not. But thanks for asking. Literally, I was trying to like process. Like, wait, hold on. What the hell is tradable for Abyss? But okay, yeah, never mind. Like, I figured out. You only have Abyssal Presence top. Good luck getting the ring. Actually, let me check. How cheap is it for the ring right now? It's quite expensive. You know, back in my day when there was a popcorn event for the Abyssal Presence, they were only 200 million at most. But yeah, the rings are pretty cheap. Should be pretty cheap right now. So for the cube, that's physical, and then magical, it's a bit higher. But other than that, let's just say if you just want the ring for Lou, this is without a doubt the cheapest. This is the lowest that the Abyssal rings has gone so far. But yeah. So where's that face top? Right here. I'm very confident. Once again, and I said this like I don't know, like weeks ago. Somebody definitely freaking hoarded the face top Abyssal Presence. Someone definitely hoarded it. When it was like super cheap at the time. Okay, this is a month ago. Let's see it right here. See this? 367. Sold on average 234 million. It was that cheap on release. This is just late tax. Then holy hell, that tax is a massive skyrocket. My gosh. Because Iceburner's slots came after the race. Yes. And it was best in slot after. I bought it. I slapped it on just because I wanted to. That's it. Like, I didn't care if I had a marginal or not so significant damage increase at the time. I just slapped it on for the hell of it. Same way with the Velder necklace spike. Ah, really? Oh well. Alright, so where are you, Smugface? Camp, Steel Wall, Altaria. Where is it? If you do not have the insight to think about of the future, you're going to pay a late tax. Well, how I see it, if you see an opportunity, you do it now. You do it now or never. How about that? Okay, you should definitely switch that out. Wait here, hold up. Bleh. Go fix it. Continuous damage, continuous damage. Alright. Go out looking for a buffer. I'm pretty sure he doesn't want a 10% all skill damage buffer. Looking for supports. This is the DPS Radiant Soul, isn't it? Probably. Oh. Inspect. Oh, okay, yeah, without a doubt, yeah, you should try to get a better chip on your top. Without a doubt. Like, imagine like a full support comp. But I think I'm confident that Restado wouldn't exactly want me in the party, but then I wouldn't mind being in the party. But Restado is probably just wants supports. Just to, you know, to see those big numbers go. Well, I just joined anyway. You know, I would imagine, like, surely there'd be like a handful of people that wants to join this, right? Farm if healer. Tissue. I'm still going to assume that I'm still stronger than Tishy, but I'm not sure about that. 22 million on full Tenebrous. I wish that was you. Well, she has a plus 12, so... Unless, like what am I missing? Oh, no. It could be, what's it called? Okay, there you go. She has 645 MP. There's that. Because, apparently, max having more MP inflates your... Yeah, Gate Fragment too. Having max MP inflates your combat power pretty high. Alright. Farm, please. I already done 5 rounds of that. What if I try to host another Serpentine raid? Oh yeah, you're overcapping on cooldown reduction. If you're overcapping, then you gotta reduce it a bit. Look. Like, my cooldown decreases 25 at lowest. Like, I think I'm fine. Like, I don't need to make this 30, right? Like, I think I should be fine with my cooldown decrease, but at the same time, I still get those moments where all my skills are on cooldown, just because no resets happens on my passive. Alright, let me check the raid Discord. What the frick? Who's this? By any chance you have one of those left? Oh no, I think that was you. I guess you were the Noah, right? But oh well. Let's see. There is nobody. Actually, no. There's only magical team comps that just needs their clears, no physical. Everybody physical is just farming. Okay. Alright, Serpentium D3 Gaunt is out of the window. Yeah, I'm gonna just do this. I almost misspelled that wrong. Abyss. Gaunt. Looking for any support or physical peeps. I'm gonna just host this and see if anyone needs their clears. Well, you're here. Okay, here. You want to try Exa? Okay. Oh, go ahead then. Like if we kill the boss fast enough, then you won't exactly get your max stacks, like right away. Oh, you're here. Well, you're here too. There's no fresh. Hold on, let me check if there's any fresh souls in the raid Discord. Join me. Hold up. Wait, can I just sit with you? There you go. Surely this overmind will respawn. I see you typing, Panda. Give me aura. I don't care. Give me aura. Baking? Okay, you're baking. They smell. You don't want to be like them. Oh, Panda. Oh yeah. By the way, they about to bring green. Want me to sage? Whatever works. Whatever the party needs. Like if you're like, as in like, if you're already green, then, well, if you're already sage, then like Panda would like come in with green, maybe. But if Panda is sage, then you just go green. That's it. You don't have a green at ST, only Avarice and Expedia. Okay then. All right, Soldier, you could go green. As for you, Kilroy, everything's fine. I'm just horribly waiting for the tournament, and then I'm questioning if I should stream my side of my point of view of the PvP spectrum, or you know, the Elsword official Twitch, or like has that covered. Yeah, tournament. It's gonna happen within the next 8 hours. In the next 8 hours, there's gonna be a tournament, and then you know there's gonna be a winners bracket and the losers bracket, and oh shoot, Daddy Panda. Wait, what? Daddy Panda. Yeah, your defense stats is pretty low. Like, it's more like, because Polarize also plays a part on your, also affects the defense, so yeah. Alright, let's go. You just need to get that to plus 15, and it will be pretty nice. And then after that, get your plus 10 or 9 enhancements. Sadly, actually no. For enhancements, all you really need to do is just focus on your gloves and your top. Yeah, polarized affects defense. Yes, the more polarized you have, the lesser your defense combat the less defense power you'll have. Like, you know, the rating that shows your defense power. So polarized does affect your defense power. Yes. So I'm getting nerfed by your own defense. Yes. Like, imagine if they ever decide to make a stat that scales with your defense power. Like, imagine. Where is it? I'll chew on this because it is an abyss raid. I think I need to put on my headhunter. If that happens, HP weapon will go crazy. Nerf defense for more damage, trust. It's easy, just don't die, guys, don't worry. If it was that easy. Too close to comfort for me. Give me my reset! There you go. And don't worry, I'm not... When I ask for give me my reset, I'm not asking for your reset, Soju, don't worry. I'm asking for my passive. My passive 30% chance of a reset. That's what I'm asking for. But you know, you feel free to reset my skills whenever you can. Green whenever. There you go. So, all in all, my damage is still technically RNG. I healed more than Panda. I healed more than Panda. This class doesn't heal. No. You should run with your VOS Richard. He does no damage. Here, let me just horribly screenshot. Then, like, I just leave it in my files for whatever reason. Like, surely you're not missing out on healer, right, Panda? Surely. But don't worry. Don't worry about it. It's just a tease. Please, I promise, trust. Start throwing light orbs. I throw light orbs automatically already. Like, look at my pet inventory. There's a light orb right there. But then, I think I need to set the bar lower just to make it happen. I forgot to fighters. Alright. Oh, so you're on Tenebrious now, okay. Renexa whenever. Well, it definitely felt faster, so you're... I guess currently for now, your Tenebrious is stronger. A bit stronger. In comparison. So basically... I almost out-healed Soju. Almost. Don't worry about it. But yeah. So all you need for your Red Exa, you're already very close to actually for the gear to being stronger than your Tenebrious already. You're already pretty close. What is even the point of healers? You guys are buffers. That's it. My role as a buffer is gone and removed. So you guys take the wheel on buffing. Panda. MP. Oh yeah, definitely that. Mana. After this gaunt, you sleep. Oh yeah, it's definitely late at night for you, right? Well, hold up, but today's Friday though. Like, surely you don't go to school tomorrow, right? Or you do, or you still do. I got League after. What, you playing League of Legends? I forgot to get 7 hours of sleep. Okay, that makes sense. I forgot to fighters. Oh well. Alright. Let me set this bar a little higher. There you go. Grab your green bubble. Deleted. Where's my resets? Oh well. If it was just HP, people could just pot up. Wait, HP? Wait, what HP? Okay, look at that. Okay, Panda, don't worry. I didn't heal too much this time, so don't worry. Still kept MVPs on hero, that's all I do. Imagine if I took that MVP away. Nah, you won't cry. Nah. But if anything, it's just competition at this point, right? Keep giving me resets, Cog. Oh yeah. Funny note. Your pet consumable also helps you get rid of get rid of these stacks, the erosion stacks. Every time your pet consumes something, it takes off one as well. I believe. I believe. All right, thank you. I got it. Or you know, it's fine. Yeah, we wipe. Or like, you know, it'll be a miracle if we survive though. Like, because it did happen a few times where like the cage broke, but we didn't die. Alright, let's see that healer score. Let's see that healer score. I'm pretty high up there. I'm pretty high up there. Okay, good. You're still MVP, don't worry. Maybe this time I'll heal you. Just maybe this time. Maybe. Alright. Like, as much as I want to out heal you, I also have to focus on dealing damage. And also, an extra funny note about the healing score. The heal only counts if you actually filled up any health. If you use the heal and then no health was like technically restored in the process, then it wouldn't count towards your healing score. That's what I've noticed. Like, if you heal when they're already at full bar HP, it won't count. But if they somehow lose HP during those heals, then it will count. Green next to whenever. I teleported somehow. Somebody grab that. Renex that whenever. Like, I can't see the buff, so like I'm just saying. My FPS. I got no resets. There's one spawning above us. Almost there. Thank you for the run. Let's see that healer score. Don't worry, don't worry. Almost there. But I out-healed Panda. I out-healed Panda. Just almost there. Nah, don't worry. The class is fine. Oh yeah, definitely. Your self-healing is crazy. Yeah, without a doubt. Like it's just because the V skill. Like, you know, her inbuilt, you know, this thing. It's very good. It's just very good on code antithesis. Self-sustain goes hard. Don't worry about it. I would say without a doubt, Furious is somewhat of a problem child. But oh well. There's only so much. There's only so much I could talk to that person. Just been emo lately. You don't say. You were definitely trying to point, like, I don't know, try to pick someone yesterday, but oh well. I missed something, didn't I? Like just a few days ago, like Ferris like said something on the speaker chat of Elsword. And that's that. So you could say Ferris is somewhat like not Ferris is not a bad person, I'll tell you this. Ferris is not a bad person, but they're definitely a loose screw. That's all I can say. Not like Lolo, but then a different level. As far as I know when it comes to interaction, because I did talk to Ferris like several times through DMs already. Well, no shoot, Sherlock. The market will always be slow. But yeah. Like, if you think Ferris is a bad person, then I would like your testimony. But I tried to help Ferris, but then it's safe to say helping Ferris is a lost cause. A little too emotionally unstable, I would say. I don't know them, can't say that stuff. I talk to them enough, but then I don't know them anything personally. Like, it seems like Kilroy might know something. But I guess maybe it might be a little bit too inappropriate just to talk about it. Just a wall. Just go look in raid server docs. All I'm going to say. Oh yeah, okay. I'll like to say one thing. Fierce is very terrible about holding back on giving judgment to people. Very terrible. But oh well. So, at worst, I try to explain Ferris. Please don't say mean. What's it called? Unnecessarily berating people on their performance. Because Ferris does that, and I tell them many times, don't say that. Everybody's trying to do their part in the raid. But yeah, what does Gaunt mean? Because I don't really see people name their party finder Gaunt in international. Gauntlet, as in like Gaunt is short for Gauntlet, and Gauntlet means like essentially means a series of challenges. So like I've seen people like say full raid, and then Gaunt. Then I don't know what's the third one, I forgot. But I understand the full raid part. Like, because like people will type just FR for full raid. Magic Gaunt 2 out of 6 D3. If this was physical, I would have joined. Oh well. And I'm not farming. Just do another birth raid. Oh yeah, you're right. It's full run. Full run that too. Same thing with full run, yes. Okay, it's full raid, full run, or Gaunt. That's it. That's it. At worst, I type full raid, not full run. Like I was the only one. At worst. Because like that's how I horribly interpreted it. Why am I still awake? Guess you still have the adrenaline for the conversation. I'll see if I could join you. Because I need to get my Serpent Team dailies over with. Because I haven't got them yet. Well, the moment the entity dies down, then I'll wish you a good night. Or whenever you say it to me. And I'm also thinking about like asking Pyro just to do another like a 2v2 practice session for the tournament. I guess right now he's probably dead on the bed right now. So I can't talk to him. I can't ask him anytime soon. But yeah. Alright. I would like to say this. I get the feeling some people avoid me for two specific reasons. One is because I horribly have Ferris in my friends list, or either it's Ferris or Black Swordsman, or whoever people find questionable. Like same thing with Cubanman. Some people avoid me just because of that. And I guess in a way, I don't blame them. And then two, this is just kind of this part is definitely out of my head. It's just yeah, okay. Wait, that's the thing. For me, that's what I'm starting to be aware of. It's just it's not everybody. Don't worry. It's just like particular people that I've noticed. But other than that, it's just that, you know, it's safe to say Fierce has a bad reputation. If you don't know, then Lord Almighty bless your soul that you don't know, that you didn't know in the first place. Fierce has a funny reputation, or in the leaning to the bad side of it. Cubeman was known as a leech, and Black Swordsman was known for his poor is known for his poor performance despite having high ERP levels. Fierce was a menace back on Void. Well, cool. I never really bothered playing Elsword Void, but like I remember it was a popular private server at the time. But then, you know, I didn't really touch with Void at all. But, you know, I guess they're stuck here now since they're not in Void no more. Or maybe like there's what's it called? There's elrios Rift as well. Like if that's the case, then maybe like I wonder why Fierce doesn't go to elrios Rift instead. Unless, like, you know, they have to restart everything and they don't want to do that. And that would be understandable. Because, you know, for me, as much I would want to like try to play on Elsword Rift as well, like seeing how easy it is for being player friendly. I don't want to do like a whole another arc of basically building a character and investing it, and then at the same time freaking building my Synergy collection, because this freaking took eons. So yeah, I don't want to restart. Like, sure as hell, my first few days, I did outright got a plus 11 of VOS, but then by luck. But oh well, I don't want to do it again. You already invested 4,000 hours on your cold antithesis. Might as well continue on it. Oh, definitely. Like, here, hold up. Let me show you. Like, right now, I have how many hours? Where is it? $7,590 hours. So there's that. But I would like to say, oh yeah, and also if you guys already saw me, I played Dead Zone Rogue just yesterday. Like it was practically like a 2-hour stream. I ended up playing this a bit more after that. It's already 12 hours. Like it was practically a 2 or 3 hour stream of Dead Zone Rogue, and I ended up playing more on it. But yeah. So I got Expedition 33. This game is popping off. This is essentially like Persona 5 or Honkai Star Rail. And I'm just wondering when the hell is a good time to play this, or you know, to stream and play this. So in the future, I'm definitely gonna play Expedition 33. Or how did I say? Where is it? Oh, okay, they got it. Sorry, I'll snipe. Where? Take that off, put that on. Go. But yeah. Around 9 a.m. your time, I'll pop in. I might do it earlier. Just might. But we'll see. Because tomorrow is the day when where basically one of the few one of the few Elsewhere streamers that I would like almost instantly know when they're gonna stream is Mari. Like, she's gonna be on in the morning for me, and usually I don't want to stream around the same time she is, but maybe at the same time maybe it shouldn't matter. Like, you know, to ensure the diversify of the freaking streaming pool in a way. Unless, you know, I'm overthinking on it. Yeah, Mari streams. She streams every morning on Saturday. At least for me, every morning. But for her, that's basically evening or night time, because she lives in Australia. Sheesh! That freaking bullet bill. Yeah, close enough for you. Definitely. Basically 3 hours before 9 a.m. And usually that's also around the time when she stops streaming. So I don't know if, you know, if it seems weird for me just to stream after she's done streaming, or if not, I shouldn't really care too much about it and just stream anyways. Do we have green? Alright. I want to put on my Twister apple, gosh dang it. Labi Vito! And look at that, I outheld a Nixpedia again. Hold up, let me just... Give me my Twister apple. There you go. Alright. Couldn't there, Monda? It wasn't big enough. I think I'm gonna force myself to sleep now. So before you undersleep. So good night. Have a good night, Smugface. See you tomorrow then. Okay, but I like to say this. I want to say this though. Before you sleep, if you're still here, if I end up outright losing on the tournament, then I'm definitely gonna try to stream. Hold up. Actually, never mind. I can't stream okay, actually no. If I win the tournament, I might stream Expedition 33. If I lose the tournament, I'm going on a trip. I'm going on a trip. That's all I'm gonna say. If I win the tournament, I'm gonna try to stream Expedition 33 tomorrow morning. If I lose the tournament tonight, then I'm gonna go on a trip to somewhere in real life. That's it. That's it. That's all I'm gonna say. Like, wait. Try again. All right. Have a good night, Smugface. Labby freaking school, I don't know, whatever skill is, gosh damn it, that just hits this entire area. Essentially a top tier character right here. Especially in PvP. Just covers the entire freaking place. And it hurts everyone equally. That's something I don't have for PvP. And they just died from that. How many runs is this? Oh yeah, this is our third. 2 more runs. After this. I was about to scream, where's my resets? Like, gosh dang it. So technically I'm getting more support damage. Technically. I'm confused. Whatever. Because you know, Twin Picardo is giving no support damage at all. If y'all noticed. Because I would imagine Twin Picardo would get the most support damage, you know. Because like she's a DPS character that provides no additional benefits for other physical parties at all. So I would imagine that like there will be more support damage funneled to Twin Picardo. But I guess not. Got that. Alright, one more after this. Where's that green Nexa? Oh yeah, I forgot. Android Factory. I almost forgot about it. Okay. I'm likely gonna change from Innocent to Dementio, but my armor still is Crimson. Is that fine? As long as there's another support to fill for the gear gap, for the missing gear, then yeah, you'll be mostly fine. Actually, no, you'll still be fine. You'll still be fine. I'll have you in the party anyways. When it comes to birth rate and Rosa raid, I'll bring it in the party anyways. But when it comes to the Abyss, I kind of have to make sure that whatchamacallit, the other support can actually fill for the gear slots. or for the gear support. Wait, but Yuna, you're in the NA server, right? Right? Or you're in the international? Because I forget who's in who. All right. So I'll say for the most part, you'll be mostly fine. Because I'm very confident any DPS wouldn't mind a DM in the party. Any physical or magical DPS wouldn't mind. It's just that I would say that if they see a better DEM, then you know they'll pick who has the better gear, specifically who has the better support gear. So, like once again, you'll be mostly fine if you job change. Mostly fine. It's just when it comes to the Abyss, then that's when people get picky. And I don't blame him, because nobody wants to do a long run. Thank you for the run! Well, out DPS the Labby. Cool. That's great. Is it just because it's a big boss? Well, whatever. I'm curious about Tenebrious set. There is only one set of Tenebrious armor, right? But different on shadow effects? Yep, correct. There's only one Tenebrious gear set. But what all that matters for the Tenebrious gear is the shadow effects. Specifically, there's 3 lines of shadow effects. There's the shadow effect line 1 gives like a flat stat effect. Then shadow effect number 2 will give like an extra extra bigger flat stat effect. And then shadow effect number 3 it will determine the set effects of your Tenebrious gear. So let me just go to my code Sierra real quick. So, well, my cursor has my hand-me-down Tenebrious gear, like right here. Hold up. Put that on. Nope. Do I have it already? Okay. This is the plus 11 Reforged 21 Tenebrious that I just gave to my code 0 because why not? Like the shadow effect crit damage, continuous damage, and then like upon using skill chance to reset cooldown. Like, and then like the side effects upon using skill 8% chance to reset cooldowns. Like I have the cooldown reset set effects. And then like on the shoes I got party action feed. On the gloves I got bravery skill damage plus 10%. And then nearby party damage reduction plus 10% on the pants. This is nice as a support. Well, but that specific effect. So like to help with survivability. But yeah, then this is the cooldown. This is the cooldown set effect. And then I have another effect, which is basically the healer or utility set effect. Which is this one. The side effect is just plus 7% all skill damage and 2% adaptation. It's just is what a support needs for a general CP boost for supports, obviously. But like the reason why it's different is because of the third shadow effect. Like upon awakening, create a barrier of with 9% max HP. Recover that said specific amount every 3 seconds. Like I got this. This is a support set. Obviously, I'm gonna be doing less damage, but I got this just because like when I was playing Cold Zero, I just don't want to think about MP at all. Like specifically if I do like solo runs. Like no supports, it's just me. I put this on because so I could just keep spamming however I please as Code Zero. And I don't have to worry about like chugging pots just to get clear the dungeons. But then you know, but when it comes to raids, this gear is somewhat unnecessary. Or you know, because like there's already other healers already in the party that could help refill your mana. So and thus like you know I gave my Code Zero my hand me down to Nibri's gear that has like DPS stats. Like DPS stats, support stats. I can roleplay as a support if the party ever so if the party wouldn't mind a Code Zero support. But then you know, ever since the update one on you know Destruction Aura, this did not happen yet in your international server, but ever since they nerfed Destruction Aura where you can't buff allies with this anymore, like I can't. It's really hard to support as Code Zero now. Like I have the support tools to support, but I can't really support. I support less now just because of this. Like just because I can't buff people with this anymore. Like I'm all debuffs, in a way, and that's pretty much it. Wait, did I do my abyss runs already? No, not yet. Next time. But yeah. Having support character is the first part. Then having the support gear is the second half of it. Like so once you get your Tenebrious gear, you can customize it where you can basically make it Tenebrious Sage. Or if you're very confident with the team the party comp you're going with, you either put like you know nearby party magical on the top instead, or nearby party physical on the top if you could make that happen. Basically have like other Tenebrious tops to fill, or you could just go like you know party crit damage and party all skill damage. But like because like the set I could have had I had like you know, the best support Tenebrious Wombo combo is essentially having a party crit damage top 10%, party defense damage reduction like 10%, then party all skill damage 10%, and then party all action speed increase 10%. That is the best simple Wombo combo Tenebrious set, Tenebrious support set. And usually the shadow effect for as a support kind of doesn't matter, since you're support. But you know, pick whatever shadow effect you need to go for, because going with a healer shadow effect should be it should be cheaper, should be not that imbuing the shadow or not extracting and imbuing is still expensive as it is. But on the board, usually shadow effects that has you know the support stat effects are usually cheaper. Usually, but yeah, that's it. Oh yeah, I did my 5 runs. Reforge. So, is there any more questions that you want to ask about Yona? Or you think you have a gist of it? Or if not, you haven't even witnessed how mildly complicated it is just for the just for not reforging, but extracting and imbuing a Tenebrious gear. You probably haven't seen those complications yet. Gosh freaking dang it. Yeah, I'll just horribly buy 10. Like, what the hell? Ah! Forge. Okay, hold up. Put 2. Maybe no more for now, but later, I guess. Oh, sure. Basically, it's better to learn it when you have it. Instead of, like, you know... As in, like, the idea is, you doubt that you'll remember this information. But when the time comes, then you want to remember this information. But then you might end up forgetting just because. Because you can't use the information now. All masterclass, all skill damage, garbage. Dismantle. Alright. So, if there's nothing else going on in Elrios, I might horribly call it for a stream. Just might. And then I'll question if I should, like, stream it during, whatchamacallit. Stream during the freaking tournament. Like, I don't know if that was a good idea. But yeah. Yeah, that's true. Because I'm waiting for the 5th Poro guide for a free Tenebrious set. You do know that the NA server is getting the free Tenebrious set first, right? You do know that, right? So the moment we get ours is the moment that you realize that you'll get yours. You'll get it in the next month or 2. That's gonna be a while. Wait, unless did you ended up missing out at events on getting like free Tenebrious gear? Or you're not too aware of that in the international server? If you play international, just go to Rift. Save yourself the trouble. That's for Iona to decide. You missed a few days. You missed it by a few days. Well, okay. What's Elsa Rift? Elsa Rift is essentially a private server of Elsword, is what it is. And I promise you this. It is hell of a lot player friendly compared to the official servers. It's hell of a lot more player friendly. Or yeah. And I would say, in comparison to the NA server, the progression is essentially like 5 times faster, and that's it. 5 times faster or more, depending on how hyper optimal you want to get on progression. But I'm gonna be a hater, but I hope Rift shuts down one day. Let me think. Let me process this, because because I'm not against you, Pin. I'm not against you, but I'm trying to process, like, how should I say this properly, like. Because it's a private server, and then there's the official server. And usually the main goal for a private server is just to be better than the official servers. Like, to give a better player experience. At least is what I would assume. So, if it gets shut, like for Void, they got shut down because, like, Elsword, any Elsword or Korean Elsword knew that they were using the same type of code to make Elsword, or to code into Elsword, and then they're making money on top of that with having a practically similar name or IP in a way, and thus they got sued, as in like they got sued and they have to you know break down and stuff. And then as for Elsword Rift, the reason why it's still open right now is because they have undeniable evidence that they're using a different code to work with Elsword Rift, and that's it. Okay, I mean, I get it, but I'm tired of people on Rift basically flexing stuff they could buy or barely have to do any work for. Fair. So that is a fair point, but gosh dang it. I would say that's how they value it, or as in, that just shows that we value things differently. That's pretty much it. Because like people in Elsword Rift, they just don't want to spend too much time grinding, and then at the same time, maybe they don't have the time to grind in the first place, and thus they play on Elsword Rift. Like because like sure, like the average human would definitely play like at least like an hour or three on Elsword and then call it a day. While the no-lifers like me or other people, well, I don't want to exactly say I know life. I just basically play this game. That like we play this game like 5 hours on end or even worse, or not 24 hours because you could just go AFK fishing, like, and then still get your EXP while like not interacting with the game. But yeah. It's like this is like how people complain like back then that like what is it called, the Reaper title, the where is it, what titles, it was like certain titles, like I forgot, wait like Abandoned Isorite, or not Abandoned Isorite, maybe people probably don't care too much about it, but Prunium Raid, the Prunium Raid title. I remember people back then, they complained about why the hell did they lower the title count of the raid. And for me, I understand it. Nobody got time to freaking farm that title. And now it's piss easy just to get the raid title. Specifically, it's going to be piss. It's going to be very easy. So, like, sure, it's still time. It's still time consuming right now. It's to get the black and white. But it's going to be so much faster. It's the same thing with the Varnamir raid. Sadly, I don't remember people caring about the Varnamir raid title. I really don't remember. But all you really need to, like, when the title update comes in, all you really need to do is just do 3 gaunts of the raid. Or no, maybe 4. 3 or 4, whatever. 3 or 4 raid gaunts, boom, bada bam, you got all the Varnamir raid titles. You don't ever need to think about it again. But yeah. Like, people complain about like the old hard stuff become outright horribly easier or faster. I understand where they're coming from. They worked their booty off just to get that title, so they could have, like, it's like in a way, it's like you get a crown. You get crown. This is like your achievement. That is an achievement that is something that should be, that's supposed to be deemed valuable. And then you outright, made that achievement horribly easier, where it's not that valuable anymore. It's like similar to with the void weapon in a way, like this thing. Like I remember people hated grinding this, but at the same time, the people that got the void weapon, shoot, everybody just wants to, you know, hang out with that person. But not anymore. Who cares about void? You could get this practically within 10 drops if you're really unlucky. Or if not, you here. There is an achievement. Where is it? There is a freaking achievement. Like, I still remember people like talk so high and mighty about the void weapon. There is achievement. Claire adds energy dungeon 770 times without attaining the weapon cube. People have gotten this achievement. Ran that dungeon so many times and never got the cube. But now today, this achievement is just literally outright impossible. Because you know, oh well. They tossed the idea out of the window because, you know, they got to make people progress somehow in the game. Like and also I would like to ask, I don't even know, have they even updated the achievements? Because I feel like it's the achievements that what you expect to get on, you know, what is it called? Like several years ago. Or not, like they made this around. They did just made this around the time when Add Energy Fusion came up. So I don't know how outdated this thing is. And honestly, with the amount of achievements I did, I expect this to go a little bit wider. You know, like this goes a bit more there. This one gets to go all the way over there, all the way over there, and this just kind of barely going down more. I expect them to update this, but then I guess not. This is just like a very old thing that they kind of forgot about, but it's just there. And then, like, you know, the rewards kind of suck, honestly. Like, sure, there's this. I could definitely make use of this, but damn. Oh wow. Okay, I don't have to buy this anymore. Cool. Probably. But yeah. A bunch of old stuff, and not there's even this like, hold up, this exists, but wait, can you buy this on the store? Elrios blessing. Hold up. Wait. Come on. Nope. The funniest one is not getting the out of it. Oh yeah, without a doubt. Like, let's just say whoever has that achievement, you are a person with an insane amount of endurance. Because the Add Energy Fusion at the time was not easy, but at the same time, I love doing the dungeon. I love doing the dungeon, but not anymore, sadly. It was longer. Yes, it was longer. Like, in a way, there was I think there was like 2 more rooms that you just have to clear, and that's it. Back then, it had 3 NPCs. I don't remember the NPCs part though, or I guess I was there before the. Raven and Eve and someone. Okay, I did not do the energy. I did not do as energy fusion dungeon. When there was the NPCs there. I did not fight the NPCs at all. I fought it when there was like 4 rooms to go through, and then the 5th room you go fight the boss. Like, the drop rate is still like atrocious was still atrocious at the time. But still, I guess it was a bit faster, I guess. Or not, you know, it's just less enemies. That's it. But yeah, oh yeah, about the topic from before about the Rift server. It's not that I don't. It's not that like they should shut down. It's more like how to say. If you want people to stop playing the private server, the answer is kind of simple. On the official servers, provide a better service compared to the private servers. And then there you go. Then people will stop playing the private servers. The reason why people play the private servers is because it's easier to play, and or if not, progression is faster. And then you could say the same with the reason why people don't want to play the official servers is because progression takes forever, and then at the same time it feels like there's an actual paywall. Because in a way, because in reality, there's no paywall. It's called RNG wall. Because hold on, like you have to get what you call it this. These drop exist, but I hate the fact that they're so stupidly rare. And maybe one day they should have decided where they make it as a daily quest that you get a 5% chlorite seed as a daily quest. Or if not daily, maybe weekly at worst. Like if they make this as a daily or a weekly quest, then at least more people will be more hopeful about, progressing through the game. But then, no. It seems hopeless. You have to spend hundreds of dollars for the sake of progression. Or at worst, you have to spend freaking thousands on hours in order to be where I am. And nobody wants to go through that. They already have a lot of time that they have to distribute in their lives, Like, school, homework, or college, or maybe, their families is freaking darn active. Like, only so many people could be where I am right now. And then after that, there's only so many people I can play with in endgame. Because, like I don't want to throw shade or anything, but usually the people that are magical teams comp or that are just magical, and they're already achieved end game content already. Like I would like to call them meta whores, but at the same time, it's outright justified because they just because they're playing meta, they get to clear the rates faster and all that stuff. Yeah, physical has cleared as well, but then not as fast as magical. Not as fast as magical. Like that's the thing. The magical team parties clears faster than physical. And I bet you not. Me playing Code Zero already tells me 100% it's just better. She feels better to spam her strongest skills. And then Matt Paradox is over there with a freaking 2-second cooldown on his Dark Matter explosion. I'm like, holy hell. Koda is way better. I guess you're right, but still. But still, the magical team comps are just outright better. And then at the same time, like some characters, some physical characters are stuck in the end of low tier, in a way. Only because of Twin Picardo and Mad Paradox, obviously. There's like for physical team comps, there's freaking first path Elboard, but then there's only so much to go with. If you remove those two, then what? Physical is basically doing better. Like I understand Flame Lord. She's not that great, as far as I've heard. Innocent is outright down in the gutter, which sucks. Like, at least for Code Ascension, I'm not exactly in the gutter, but I'm still pretty close. Grab Night Emperor, Animos, Code Antithesis, Enricher. Oh no, Gib. Flame Alert only got like 1 or 2 good pilots. Okay, wait, really? Even Immortal. Like, I still like it's still either way it's still kind of rough for me. But other than that, it's the magical team, the magical comp is just, you know, magical is still meta still. Magical is still meta, and they're not job changing anytime soon. And if they're already supporting a Twin Picard or a Mad Paradox, those people are not job changing at all as well, or you know, at least pairing up with them. All right, most of the Flame Lords quit. Yeah, the first new weapon drop was it was it was a Code Ascension. That Code Ascension is the one that always runs with Unova. And I guess they did like a D3 Gaunt or something like that. I want to do a run. I'm just scared that I'm just gonna underperform on this, or like not to meet anyone's or I won't meet their expectations. Because in a way, you don't exactly want a Code Ascension to DPS in a raid, right? Like, sure, there's big bosses, but it's just when it comes to small boss, then you know, my damage goes floop down to the bottom. But yeah, I may as well do a wall run. Why not? I got a free ticket. Whoa! Alright, I would like to ask you this, guys. Give me at least 3 reasons why should I use my plus 12 in the 2v2 tournament. Oh, hello, Roy. Because I'm not planning to use my my plus 12 SOA in the 2v2 tournament at all. But I want to ask you guys, give me 3 or a few reasons why should I use it. Like, this is the weapon I'm using for my 2v2. Oh, what are even the PvP rules at the time? The rules for the 2v2 is essentially no exploits and no unsportsmanlike ship playing, essentially. Basically anything goes. Those are the rules for the 2v2. That's it. Anything goes as long as you're not a jerk. That's it. Those are the rules for the 2v2 tournament. Blizzard's Ruins banned about it. Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah. That stage. Nobody likes it. I thought they always not let people use SOA. Now they do. Okay, let me just go review the rules real quick then. is it? Where is it? Ma. Nobody like gears restriction except for the people that don't PvP. Hey, I PvP. I say I don't mind guild restrictions. I personally don't mind. If there's a guild restriction, I'm down. I am down for an even playing field. As a code essentially in an essentially trash tier, I don't mind an even playing field. I personally don't mind. Duelist weapon already out. It's a side grade to VOS, so it's still weaker than SOA, I guess. But anyways, tournament rules. Well, tournament match setting, power modes, that amount of time, 2v2, whatever. Blizzard banned. Players may utilize map ban via the map settings functions. Okay, cool. Equipment is enabled. Any equipment. Resin is enabled. Titles are allowed. Live stream will be held for all matches, obviously. All matches will be recorded to prevent any misjudging or suspicious player. Double elimination bracket. Basically, there's a winners bracket, losers bracket, obviously. Basically, if you lose twice, a game over, GG. Solids player only. That means, like, whoever is rubber banding as hell, most likely they're going to be kicked, but we'll see. All characters and classes allowed. No. Okay, this is the rule. No duplicate characters in the party allowed. Basically, if there's a code essential in a 2v2 as a party, in one party, then that's not allowed. Yeah, it has to be a different character. Because I can imagine a Centurion and a Centurion in the party, and they will always be forever in super armor. Other than that, yeah, losing, you go into loser brackets. Lose again, you're basically dead. During finals, team in the loser bracket will need to beat the team in the winners bracket twice in the best of 5. Titles are allowed. Consumable allowed. Costumes are allowed, not consumable. Equipment, accessories, sockets, attributes, whatever. Blah blah blah. Basically, almost everything that you could use in the arena is allowed, except for having the same character team comp. Once again, personally, I don't mind gear restrictions. Or more like, I would prefer gear restrictions, because at least the level of play, the playing field, the level of the playing field will be, like, you know, more similar. But, you know, it's still, like, you know, it'll be kind of obvious, like, the character you pick would still make it obvious on who is more likely to win, though. Oh my gosh! FPS! Wait, what the frick? Okay, I know why now. Is it good? Okay, it's good. Because, you know, PvP and elsewhere back then, you could basically win matches purely based on skill. And now today, it's essentially a combination of that. But at the same time, it's a combination of skill and gear, essentially. Because I still remember that when the level cap was still 70. I got my booty handed to me by an L-boy at level 10. I'm like, holy hell. Like, there's that. Level 10 L-boy. And then, like, the next several days, he was already level 22. And still base L-sword. I'm like, shoot. This sucker must have been, like, getting EXP through arena, and that's it. But then, you know, now, you just, you really, how do I say it? The stats are overloaded where skills alone, cannot, carry you in PvP anymore. And thus, you know, a good handful of people, like, that were in it for PvP, they're just gone. Like, as in, like, why PvP if it's always going to be a outright unfair match? Like, I'm here to PvP, not to play dungeons. About time you use your green Exa. Thank you. Like, because, like, I would imagine, like, not trying to point at anyone here, but, like, this is how I see it. The people that cry about having gear restrictions in PvP, that tells me they're scared of having a disadvantage. Or they're scared of not having the ability to have the massive advantage leap that they can possibly get. Like, that's how I see it. The people that cry about gear restrictions being the rule. For me, I don't mind gear restrictions because at least I get to fight people at an even playing field. Characters will not care what your gearing is, lol. Some characters. That being Revenant, Code Antithesis, and I guess basically all labbies. But still, the people who cry about having gear restrictions as a rule in PvP, they're just scared. They're just scared of not having an advantage. That's it. We want to use what we grinded for. Yeah, there's that. Or well, okay, I guess that's one way to look at it too. Then, but if that's how you see it, I just told you how I see it. I can one-shot you with Void Weapon. It doesn't matter. You know, that's a horrifying fact. But oh well. Gosh damn it. Hold on, let me think real quick. Wait, it's Brandish, right? Or it's a different skill? Right? Is it Brandish? Yes? Because I already know Ellis is very a Bloody Queen is very scary in PvP, as always. Just because the fact that she outright says no to your damage reduction. And holy shit, what are you? Plus 12. Blue Exa. Continuous damage. There's a plus 6 and a plus 7. Alright. Oh no, hold up. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, plus 6 and plus 7. Yeah, this person has a lot of damage on them. Nice to know. Alright. One more thing. Or is there one more thing? I guess that'll be it. So, I'm gonna go relax myself for the 2v2 tournament. And then maybe like before, like the hour before the 2v2 tournament happens, like definitely I'm gonna try to get some warm-ups basically like get my fingers and arms shaking and going before the tournament actually starts. Definitely like just a quick like spar or two with my friend Taro. Or we go into 2v2 with like we go into 2v2 and we fight another pair just for the feel. But yeah. So I'll close the stream for now, and I don't know. Okay, let me ask you this: Should I stream when the tournament is streaming, when the official sword is streaming? Should I stream at around the same time, or should I stream or should I not stream it? Because if I don't stream it, I'm definitely gonna record it. Would just let the official Discord stream. People usually just raid into it for tournaments. Okay. Okay. All right then. Then I'm just gonna record it. I'll essentially just record how I go, and that's pretty much it. Gonna be lots of waiting around because of the brackets. Okay. All right. Then the decision is final. Then I'll simply record it, and then hopefully, my editor will find the time to make it a decent video. Maybe it's not so grand, but then basically, I don't know, just basically like a short video how it goes. If I survive, the longer the video. If I just get outright wiped, so be it. But yeah. Can you help me with your Can you help me VOS raid? The Rosa raid for accessory 2. Where? Well, not right now, sadly. I'm gonna go relax. But unless okay, fine. I'll do one Rosa raid with you. I'll do one Rosa raid with you before I go. I'm gonna pray that you got the reset ticket. Wait, hold on. I think I have the reset quest. Here it is. Rewards, reset. There's a good chance I might drop the cube though. There's a good chance I'll drop the cube. So if I drop the cube, you get a freaking crystal. The flame crystal thingamabob, whatever I forgot what it's called. Or yeah. Oh yeah. Funny thing, if multiple people drop the cube, you still only get one crystal. Where is it? Where's that crystal thingy? Right here. Blazing crystal. If multiple people drop the cube on the raid, you still only get one. You still only get one blazing crystal, and that's it. Not like 2 blazing crystals, not like 3 blazing crystals. No, only 1. And gosh freaking dang it, I wish. But whatever. The Rosa or the VOS? I'll say this. Hold up. If you don't have the permanent accessories for the Rosa raid, then I suggest you to get the reset tickets for the Rosa raid first. I would suggest that. But if you already got the Rosa raid tickets, if you already got the Rosa raid accessories, then I would say go get the birth raid reset tickets. And plus it's for the week, so maybe next week you could do the birth raid instead. Alright. Okay. Well, looks like I'm not needed. What? But. Just do a run. How bad can it be? Like it won't be too long. I'm fresh. Don't worry. Let me in. And it's Lolo. Alright. You know, I would like to say that casually, but at the same time, I made myself a rule to try not to swear as much as possible, especially in real life. Do my best to not swear at all, or swear like this. Or, okay, to be specific, just saying the quote unquote bad words. Like, I don't mind if people say it, because at work, usually the case would be that it just became like part of their dialect or their way of saying. So like whatever. But yeah. Hey Lolo. Like, this is overkill, but whatever. Like, in a way, I do low-key wish that there was a bit more. Did you get more potential rewards for doing like, how to say, doing like the, how to say, I want extra reward, like just similar to like Elsword Rift, because they have this as well, where you can get extra rewards depending on you know, you just get more extra rewards if you run by doing these type of raids that you know, early games raids. So it gives more reason for end game players to do the raid anyways with other new players. Nope. I'm gonna go rest after this. Two v2. What? The 2v2 tournament. Oh my gosh. The 2v2 tournament in 7 hours. I'm not gonna stream it, but I'm gonna be in it. I'm not going to stream it, but I'm going to be in it. Black Swordsman's asking me to do whatchamacallit? The Serpent Team Raid D3. Lolo, you could have got in there. I would imagine you could have been in there. Heaven's Fist, please! Whatever. Nah, I do tournaments, my gear 2 week. Join it anyways. But my combos is good. Yeah, definitely your combos are good, but still, you should have just joined it anyways. Not gonna lie, I thought you was saying the D3 Doom raid. Nah, hell no. Like if I'm doing more damage than Black Swordsman on a D3 Serpent Team raid, I don't know if I want to bring him to a Doom Apora raid on D3. Like he for sure as hell Black Swordsman's like missing something, but I don't know what he's missing. Or no, actually I think I do know. He needs to build his Exogear. He doesn't have his Exogear yet. You should fight my Cold Ultimate someday. We'll see then. I don't mind a spar. Oh yeah. For a little quick reminder about this moment, dealing with the spikes, they're gonna outright remove that. We're gonna the update's gonna be that we're gonna just get the spikes, and then we just go straight to the eye right here. I guess it's a bit similar to how in the Rosso challenge raid. Like, because, you know, in the Rosso challenge raid, you don't really have to deal with the spikes at all. You deal with something else that's kind of worse than that. Or maybe, like, they couldn't, like, figure out, like, to make it harder than it needs to be. Or to make it more complicated, other than just outright giving it more HP. I want to change to Night Emperor. Good luck with getting the mod books. Yep. Hey, I got the drop. I got the drop. Da 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 da. Free mystic stones for me to snag, essentially. That's what it is for me at this point. Alright, I'm just gonna reset and just hopefully one day I'll think about it. But I'm gonna go rest. I'm gonna go get myself mentally prepared, and then I guess I'll basically discuss my battle plan with my partner. And then I hope to see you guys. Actually, no, I'll say it like this. Since I'm gonna end the stream, without further ado, it was a short stream, but oh well. Whoever is watching, whoever is still watching or was watching, thank you for watching, and I hope to see you guys in the tournament on the Elsword official stream. Take care and enjoy the rest of your day, afternoon, or in the morning, or good night. Or see you later. Bye-bye. Bye. Many hearts. Da 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 da. Oh my gosh, press the button. Alright. Take care.